Hey everybody, it's Gina here from Gina Makes It. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I have a cute little project that I just put into my Etsy store, and it is this little Kate Greenaway 1889 almanac little mini book that you can put together to add to your journal or add to your bookshelf, or actually just cut apart and use the months as month markers in your journal or whatever. But I'm going to show you exactly how to put this little mini book together. So the first thing I'm going to do is just cut out each spread. So I'm going to cut out the front cover and the back as one, the inside, back cover, and then all of the different page spreads. So I'm just going to do that with my paper clip. Okay, so I have all of my spreads here. So let's put them in order. In addition to the months, it also comes with some seasons. I don't think I'm going to add these to the actual book. I really like these. I think I might add these to my journal separately, but I'm going to start with the cover. And the cover, I'm going to go around the edges with my scissors, just because there's some rounded corners and stuff that I couldn't really get to with my paper cutter. I just wanted to get like the mass part of it off, and now I'm just going to go around with some detail work. So I'm just going to put this in order: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and then this is the first page. Okay, so I'm going to go around the corners with my scissors. So I'm just going to round this corner here, kind of around this corner, clean up the edge. Now the cover is slightly bigger than the inside pages, so it works out nicely. Okay, so I am going to fold all of my pieces in half. I'm just going to line it up as best as possible, and then I'm going to take my bone folder, and then I'm going to go the opposite way, because that's how this is going to be glued in. It's going to be glued in this way. So there, all of my pages are folded. And now what I'm going to do is just glue all of my inside pages together in the order that I want them. So obviously I'm going to do it by month. So basically I'm taking the white sides and I'm gluing them together like this in order. So against February will be the back side of March, the back side of April will be the back side of May, and so on and so forth until I create this little signature on the inside. And I am just taking care to line up these folds as best as possible, to line up the edges. Inevitably, there will be some edges that hang over. We'll just have to trim them. But for the most part, it should line up pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry, but you can see what we've created is a little booklet of sorts, which is just absolutely adorable. And these are actually lining up so well, really well. This one needs to be pushed up just a little. Yeah, these look really, really great. So I'm just gonna let this sit to the side and dry. I might put something heavy on it, like a candle, just so it gives it a little bit of pressure. Okay, so this is many hours later, but this is definitely dried and it's looking really, really great. I am just going to measure this. It's about 1/4 inch. So this is my cover, and I am going to score. That's perfect. I'm going to score this spine about 1/4 inch on my scoreboard to accommodate this signature. So I'm just going to line it up at 1/2 inch, and then I'm going to score it again at 3/4 inch. And I'm just going to kind of line it up where this spine naturally hits on the digital. So there's 1/2. Here's 3/4. And then I'm going to give it a good fold over, and you can see we have a little book. The only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of coffee dyed paper, and let's see, it's 10 1/4. I'm just going to score it here and here, because I'm going to glue it down, but I kind of want those marks already on there, so when I fold it, it doesn't kind of bubble or anything. And the only reason I'm adding this piece of paper is because the cover is a little bit bigger than the signature, and I could easily trim around the edges, but I think that I just want to have a little bit of this peeking out from underneath. But like I said, you can easily just trim it down. So when we fold it, there we go. We already have some nice score marks there. I'm going to give it a nice trim with my scissors on the edge here. So now we have the inside covered, and then all I'm going to do is glue down my two sides like this, and make sure that the spine is right in the middle of our score marks. So actually, the first thing I'm going to do is glue my spine down. I'm just going to add a liberal amount of glue to my spine, and I'm going to go like this. I'm going to add it right there, and I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to try and find the middle. Okay, now that it's dried for a couple minutes, now it's time to just glue the inside cover to the inside cover, the back of the first page. I'm going to go all the way down to the corners, and then I'm just going to line that up right there. Do the same thing with the back. So now you have an almanac from 1889, a full little reproduction. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, and of course, November, December. There's the back. Isn't that the cutest thing? Oh,